A dysfunctional Punjabi family on a cruise ship. I don't know about you, but that one line was enough to sell me on Dil Dhadakne Do. And here is that dysfunctional family, Shefali, Anil, Ranveer, Priyanka. Welcome. It's a very gorgeous family.
कितने dysfunctional
Thank
हैं?
you. I like that description. Did you hear that? You too,
I
especially.
like that discrepancy.
Listen, आप दोनों को especially सुनना चाहिए. Say it again. It's a very what family?
It's a very gorgeous family. Yeah?
Gee.
You're talking because you said that only because of these two.
Because of these two. Yeah.
और
These
सवाल
two
That's what
pretty
they
women.
think.
और सवाल कीजिए.
That's what they think.
But listen, Tolstoy very famously wrote that happy families are all alike in Anna Karenina, but each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. So why are these Mehras so unhappy? What's going on with these guys?
First of all, I think every family is a little bit dysfunctional. I don't think, and if there is, everything is going right and there's no abnormalcy in a family, then something's wrong.
Unless you're the Flanders.
Damn, you did that well, huh? Well done.
Wow.
But first of all, I think that. So I think this film is a real. It's not like everyone's unhappy, but
Dukhi log nahi hai.
no, it's not dukhi. Nor is the family, nor is the film, nor are any of us. It's just that there are issues which we are not being able to deal with because of log kya kahenge, society kya kahegi, things that you hear all the time, which happens to I think everybody somewhere or the other in their life must have heard that. So it's not like it's sad or if they're just unhappy. They just, other things mean more. Prioritizing has sort of shifted around a little.
But in a sense, this is what I call a posh people angst. You know, it's beautiful
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Correct. It's that.
It is that, no?
Rich
it is.
people problems.
Rich people problems. Daddy, I'm on a plane. That's
You gotta get married, honey, for the plane.
But the thing is, in a film that's so sumptuous looking, it's just so beautiful to look at. How do you get people to invest in the emotions? Because how do I get past how glorious all of you are looking, that damn cruise ship, those blue skies? You know, how do I care about how you actually feel?
You have to see the film.
No, but in terms of just acting, is there such a thing as too much beauty?
In this film?
Who are you asking? Anil Kapoor?
Of course not.
Wrong person to
Yeah,
It's the exact same thing he says to himself in the mirror every
He
morning.
looks at every day.
Is there any such thing as too much beauty?
I swear to you, I asked Anil sir one day, I went up to him, I said, hey Anil sir, how are you? He said, gorgeous. Handsome, sorry, he said, handsome.
How
So I
lovely.
converted it to myself and I said, anytime somebody asks me, Priyanka, how are you? I'll say, gorgeous.
But that's great. I love
I have
it.
to
That's
tell you
great.
the story. Okay, so
The wrong person to
it's my favorite story. It's 9 a.m. We're in some gorgeous, sumptuous, glorious place in Spain.
Puerto Venero or some
Porto
like
Venere,
fancy.
Yeah,
one of
Spain.
those.
Yeah. So we're in one of these beautiful places and it's 9 in the morning. Everyone, all 26 primary characters have all congregated on the set for this beautiful sunshine, happy day of shoot. I've arrived already on set and Anil sir is just about to walk in and he walks in, you're Ranveer. And you say, good morning sir. Okay? Anil sir has just entered.
Good morning, sir.
क्या लग रहा हो यार?
Is this true?
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? Handsome. Fabulous. He's look into the mirror and touch up himself and say, confidence chahiye, confidence. I
कोई
love
तारीफ
it.
नहीं करो, खुद की तारीफ.
Hey.
No, but tell me on a serious note, is it a struggle as actors when the textures are so beautiful to bring a sort of gravitas in the middle of all this? Is that hard to do? No matter how pretty you are.
Really? I think you got that Brad Pitt problem going on.
I think I'm beyond Brad Pitt. थोड़ा सा आजकल
So good looking
थोड़ा
people
सा
forget
strong
your
weight,
actor.
Brad का standard थोड़ा
थोड़ा
low.
सा. I think there are a lot of complexities and layers, and in whatever the beauty is, I think it becomes much more exciting and more interesting to make them more human, and that's the challenge, And so I think, and with the kind of script and the kind of director Zoya is, and with her, obviously, every there's not a single moment or single character which is artificial or cardboard. Every character has got some layer or the other. So
it comes.
And don't
Comes
beautiful
natural.
people have problems too?
I know.
I'm sorry, but they do. But I think for me it was, you're just playing characters, and everybody in the world has issues. It's just the fact that when you're in a really beautiful environment and having problems, it's just easier, which it was for us.
Shefali, one of my favorite moments is that bit where he's sort of, kissing your hand and you're like, acting kyun kar rahe ho? Koi nahi dekh raha. Did you have to underplay because he's like so, pumped up?
No, I think I just had to give it straight, the way I'd probably give it to Vipul. So,
Just referencing Vipul there?
no, I'm kidding. But no, I didn't. I mean, it's that relationship this man and woman share. They've been married for so many years. They know each other inside out. Even if they tried, they can't pretend anymore. And I think it's somewhere trying to get the better of the other. They are in this. They share this rapport where it's like, who wins this goal? It's unfortunately that kind of a relationship. So no, it's just, in fact, if I did it any more than I did it, it would just kill it. So, no.
And Zoya would say, cut.
Yeah, and she'd say, can we just do
Do it
one
again.
more? Forget love, just do it
Just
once
one
again.
for love. Thoda sa.
Zoya,
Thoda multiplex karo. Multi.
Multi.
what is multi-multi?
So, that is a story. So these two are believers of single screen cinema and single screens, and so they had to be reminded sometimes. They used to remind each other, "Ki thodi smart acting karni, multi. Single. Multi. They just come in walking, multi.
And sometimes we were like, it was like espionage. So would just come sauntering around me on set. He'd be like, Zoya बोल रही है थोड़ा मल्टी करूँ. लेकिन मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैं ये वाला सिंगल करता हूँ. तू भी थोड़ा मेरे साथ सिंगल कर ले.
Finally, this became a conversation. Like in the song, Zoya loudly heard herself said, "Bring down the singer."
No, I'll tell you how it worked out. So basically we were shooting Galla Gudiyan, right? Very high energy, one take song. Okay, and there is a section where Anil sir, Farhan and myself have to freestyle. So in the first take, in our freestyle section, Anil sir and I did what comes out of us naturally, right? So we were like,
Tongues out. Like
so Zoya's like this beautiful looking film that she's like, ah! And she goes up to,
please put your tongue in.
she goes up to
Miley
Bosco.
Cyrus.
She goes up to Bosco and says, she sits him down, says, Bosco. And this conversation goes on for 10 minutes. She's trying to brief Bosco about how to brief us, to tell us what to alter. Goes on for a good 10 minutes, huh? And Bosco is just doing this the whole time. He comes up to us and he's like, Baba, यहाँ से single, यहाँ से थोड़ा multi.
Outstanding. That's like the best beat ever.
And so it's like, that's all you got? He's like, don't worry, they got it.
Ajay, Zoya said that the fact that all of you were on this cruise ship, which was docking at a different port every day, was visually gorgeous, logistically insane, but emotionally cathartic. Why is there an emotional catharsis if you're moving from port to port? What was going
I
on?
don't think it was that. For me, personally, I think it was the fact that you woke up every morning pulled apart the blinds and saw the beautiful blue Mediterranean and the sun shining and a different painting-looking city every single day. And because it was an ensemble of 26 people or whatever, we didn't shoot every day for 15 hours. There was some shoot with him, some with me, so we had time to ourselves. So basically, we went for a vacation and happened to work once in a while. Yeah. That's how it felt.
How do you get this job?
I know, right?
I mean, bloody hell, what am I
Damn,
doing
I must
here?
have really done something good. I told Ritesh, I was like, please make more films for free.
That's right, I'll just do it.
I'll just do it.
Excel tours and travels.
But on a serious note, I feel it's all the hard work which all of us put in our careers, and what the hard work which Zoya has put in, Reema has put in their lives and their careers to achieve what they've achieved in the kind of films they're doing and all. So sometimes you do something which is creatively very satisfying, and it's like a payback.
Yeah.
And it's like a payback.
Good call. Well said.
So I think this film is somewhere is a payback for all of us, whatever we've done in our lives and in our careers. And as I said earlier in one of my interviews, that people are going to come, enjoy the film, celebrate, have a good time, have the cake, you know, have all the wafers and everything, whatever they want, and still get a return gift when they leave the theatre.
That's so lovely. So you leave with a smile?
Yes, you will leave with a smile. I promise you.
Anil, Ranveer very sweetly said that you're like a bro and you don't give these senior vibes at all. But the truth is that you were making films since before he was born. What is the single biggest difference between his generation of actors and you?
When did you start films?
1979, 78.
Can you imagine?
Were you born? No.
No.
Obviously not. Obviously
I mean,
not.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
38 years.
38 years.
Wow.
And
Isn't that
still
amazing?
Childlike enthusiasm towards
For
his
his
work.
work, yes.
No, but to be honest with you, I don't find any difference, to be honest with you.
Really? There
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
much?
Because I just feel more comfortable now. And honestly, I'm not saying it, I think this is the best phase of my life, professionally, personally, and in every which way. Because I am meeting more like-minded people. I was uncomfortable. I would find one Vinod Chopra. And, no, seriously. And so everybody used to make fun of me. तो क्या करता क्या उसके घर में जाके खाना बनाता उसके लिए? And we used to do workshops, we used to rehearse, we used to talk about colors and this and that and all. You know, go and
You were
change
way
our
ahead
look.
of your time.
Yeah, it's not ahead of time. It's like I just connected with that kind of cinema, you know. And so I kept on doing. I worked with Mani Ratnam and Satyu, and so. And then on and off, obviously, I had to, after 10 years, then the second decade of my career, they wanted me to externalize things and pitch it up. So I was comfortable in that also. I enjoyed it. So it was like...
Tongues hanging out and
yeah,
all that.
yeah.
The single screen vibe.
Yeah, and then obviously the audience loving it. And there's nothing like entertaining people. And I believe I'm an entertainer first. You know, I love entertaining people. It might be dramatically, it might be in comedy, it can be a romantic film. But I want to entertain people. I don't want to bore them. That's the thing. Yeah.
That's important.
So there's,
And that's what he wants to do
I think
too.
Priyanka is the same. And Ranveer and of course Shefali is a volcano of talent.
Volcano. She's a volcano.
She's a volcano.
कभी फट सकता है ये volcano.
VOT.
Beauty.
No, VOT.
VOT. Volcano.
Volcano of talent.
Oh my God. Oh my
Beauty,
God.
the
So
beauty.
international. So international.
क्वाड क्या होता है वाव वाव मेरी सिफारिश कर दे आप
अभी तो मेरी कर रही है तेरा नेक्स्ट है
Tell me, what's the one thing you guys didn't know about each other that you discovered on this cruise?
I have something for Shefali and Anil. Anil sir first, you know, 38 years and it feels like this guy's working on his first film.
You know, really, man. And it's still shocking to me when he comes in the morning. You know, even we are tired, yeah. I get tired sometimes after working for all these years that I have also. Okay, you know, you don't have that same level of excitement for a second. You wait, you conserve the energy for action and cut ke beech mein. But he walks in with, as if, you know, the childlike first film, you know, when you tell your mom all your life, like Ranveer, I want to grow up and be an actor, and then you become one. He's living the dream. Till like every single day, and it's infectious. It's infectious.
Because I feel blessed. I feel I'm doing something which I enjoy. I'm being paid for it. I get to travel.
It's great.
And this opportunity which I'm having, this is going to be captured on celluloid. I heard Bansari also say that we all Vinod and all, Vinod and I said this is our grandchildren are going to watch this.
Legacy.
We must give our best. ताकि फिर जब वो देखें फिल्म में तो उनको they should feel fine.
It's forever.
It's forever. There's no retakes. So that's it.
And
So you didn't know that about him?
No, I mean, you don't know because, you know, I had not worked with him before. So you don't know what he's going to be like. But you stole the words out of my mouth, sir. I can see somebody who values the opportunities. Like, he's just so grateful to be able to do what he's doing for a living. He loves what he's doing and he values that and he goes after it and gives it. He justifies these blessings by everything that he, puts into it. And it's most wonderful to see. And I hope that after 38 years, I can be like him.
But did you find out anything about them that you didn't know?
I'm not
I
done.
think.
Oh, you're
sorry.
not done, sorry.
Shefali, you've seen her work and you know she's a proper actor, right? Who, unfortunately for a begging audience, doesn't do enough work. Okay? We need you, Shefu. We need you on the screen. Let me take this opportunity to just say. So, you know that, but I was acting with her and there's one scene where she walks out of a space and she comes face to face with the two of us and she's not saying anything, okay? And we know the script and we know everything, right? She didn't say a single word. Maybe in cameras here and I'm giving her cues and she looks at me and without saying a word, there are about 6-7 things that she conveyed in a matter of 3 seconds. Fear and guilt and concern and, all of these things. And then she just sat down and I was like, So, she's so good that in the middle of a scene, she'd give me goosebumps and suddenly I'm sucked out of the moment and I'm like, suddenly Ranveer, the actor, being like, that was just incredible, So, many a moment that I discovered about her while acting with her.
And Priyanka, did you discover anything new about her?
Recently, Miss Know-It-All happened to enter...
Miss Know-It-All.
Miss Know-It-All.
I know a few
Miss
things.
Know-It-All, mastery of the craft of acting, has walked on to a set of a film called Bajirao Mastani, directed by a certain Mr. Sanjay Leela Bhansali. And I don't think she's prepared for the unique shooting style of Mr. Bhansali. So for the first time, I've seen Priyanka Chopra out of sorts, out of whack. Like, what is going on? How is this for real? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Is this really happening? Are these types of conversations happening? Is it 9 p.m. we haven't taken a single shot? What is going on? Because in Gunde she came and, first day, first take and she did it and Ali, Arjun and I looking at each other, well great.
All done.
And I felt the same way on Zoya's movie as well. She was extremely comfortable in this space. But she was not prepared for the beast.
That is
Better
Mr.
known
Bhansali.
and lovingly known as Sanjay Leela Bhansali. So it took her about on day 3, verbatim, I'm done. I quit. I'm going home. I'm going home. So yeah, for the first, it was very heartening to see Priyanka Chopra.
She's not infallible.
But
The chinks in my armor, which I never show.
it took some processing, but she's all there now.
Okay, last word. Tell me, starting with you, Shefali, what's the one essential ingredient for an actor to have?
To be able to just be a part of furniture when need be. As actors, we're very insecure. We need to show our, I'll prove myself. One small line and I'll prove myself. Even if it's somebody else's scene,
You have to know when to pull back.
That's one thing I learned. That sometimes you've just got to stay back and be sofa. And it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
That's
Especially when you dress and look like a sofa.
You're in character already.
Absolutely.
I proved myself.
Totally.
You're talking. That's what I was gonna say. Who are you talking to? What are you saying?
Anil, for you, what is the one thing an actor has to have?
I think an actor has to have, I sound very stupid, but the actor has to have the blessing of God, I feel. There has to be somewhere, because actors, they're not normal people.
Clearly.
Yeah.
We can see
They're
that.
not normal, yeah. So, to be normal, he needs a blessing. That's what I feel, yeah. Yeah, because they have to live the moment, they have to be the character, they have to, live different roles, different characters, and then come back home and be normal. And then if they're successful, even more difficult. And if they are very successful, even more difficult. So you need blessings. Yeah.
Priyanka.
I think an actor really has to have the ability, and which I think reflects on a human level. You have to have the ability to relate or to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Why does someone do what they do? Why did Shefu say what she said, or why are you feeling the way you're feeling? Because then you truly can become your character and slip out of it and be yourself. I think that's what I learned through and it changed me as a person. Now I look at people, when people react certain ways or when they say certain things, I understand why they say what they say. It's almost like a out-of-body experience.
So the ability to empathize.
In a way, yeah.
So I just want to ask you, any of us, you feel actors are born or they can be
They can be trained?
I think they're both. I think they're two distinct school of actors, for sure. There are actors who are born with instincts, who just perform, and then there are actors who prep for it and who are just as good. You can't say which one is better, which one is not. All actors have to prep. But I'm talking about some people everything has to be said, they have to understand, they have to know, they have to rehearse, and they come out with flawless performances. And then there are actors who just do it, and those are also flawless performances. I think these are two completely different
That's why I
schools.
feel, that's the reason I feel it's a different kind of actors.
Yeah.
There's an actor who's very instinctive, very spontaneous, and there are certain actors who prepare and get into the character, do research. And there are some physical actors who
There's
are...
a great story about Daniel
know.
Day-Lewis. One of his co-stars got really frustrated with his whole thing of being in character for like months and years, and finally she said, like, why do you do it like this? And he said, I'm not good enough to do it any other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said.
Amazing.
Well said.
Yeah. You know. So there are completely different.
But, okay, I mean, yes, extremely humble and amazing for him to say that, but I don't think that it's the ability of being good or not. Different people are different.
Your instincts are different.
Yeah. Each human being is different. We all react to situations differently. So I don't think there's judgment on who... We are very different actors. We've done 3 films together. But you know, you find spaces and you come out with... I mean, I think he's an incredible actor. And he has... sorry, I complimented you.
Oh no.
Oh my God. This is an oh moment. Like,
Damn it, I said it in front of his face. Now I'm never going to hear the end of it till the end of my life.
Bhagwan, तूने मेरी सुन ली. He's almost like that. Like,
It's no fun praising Ranveer.
I can't believe.
Okay, Mr. Sofa, last word to you.
Upholstery is what I call it.
Upholstery. What does an actor need
Not
to be?
just a sofa.
Anuji, I could not tell you. I am still figuring it out. But maybe 38 years later, I will tell you on Film Companion Masterclass.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, subscribe to Film Companion
Hit that button below to get your film fix.
right now.